Hey guys, it's Amber here with eTrailer. Today I'm going to show you how to load a bike onto some different types of bike racks. So it can be a little bit confusing when you're staring at a bike rack on the back of your car and you're not quite sure how this gets onto this and is secure enough to go down the highway. So I'm going to show you how to load this bike onto a couple of different types of racks. The first one we're going to load is a hanging bike rack. This bike rack, we had a lot of clips in our way, so we went ahead and took those out to make the bike easier to load. To load your bike onto this type of rack, you're going to pick it up, slide it over the arms of the bike rack, and place it all the way onto the part closest to your vehicle. You're going to settle the top tube into the cradles, and there will usually be a cradle that will also hold the seat tube in place. Then you're going to clip it or secure it in place, however your bike rack mechanism works, and hold it into place there. Now, if you have more than one bike, you're going to alternate the direction of the bike so that the handlebars are facing it in the opposite direction with each one that you load on. And if you don't have a top tube, this one here has a top tube, so it's really easy to load, but if you have a step-through frame, which are really common on women's bikes, you're gonna want an adapter bar that goes across the top and lets you use it on a hanging rack like this. This is a hitch platform rack that secures via the wheels. So you're going to pick up your bike, put it on the back spot closest to the vehicle, and work your way forward as you add more bikes. You want to drop your tires into the cradles, lift up the arm and secure it over the front tire, and then secure it as tight to the wheel as possible and as close to the bike frame as possible. And then don't forget to strap down your back tire and secure it in place between the spokes. And that's all you really need to do. The great thing about these wheel-mounted platform racks is that they don't require any extra steps for a step-through frame because they secure over the wheels rather than the frame. This is a hitch-mounted platform rack that secures to your bike frame rather than your wheels. To load this one, you're going to lift your bike onto your rack. Here it's really important to make sure that your wheel cradles are in the right place. You want to put your tires in the wheel cradles. You might have to adjust them, especially if you have more than one bike that you're loading up there, and you want to make sure they're a little bit offset so that your bikes aren't hitting each other. After you've got it up there, you want to strap down the wheels, of course, and you want to pick up the arm of the bike rack, maneuver it in place, and you clamp those cradles over a secure part of your bike frame. Now, this might be your seat tube, this might be your top tube, it's just going to depend on your bike. Step-through frames do present a little bit of a challenge with these frame-mounted bike racks, just because of that design. You might need an adapter bar, but there are a lot of frame-mounted racks that do work with step-through bikes. It's just going to depend on your bike frame. Next up, we're going to talk about truck bed racks, and these are going to be a great option if you want to either mount a rack into the bed itself or on the rails like we did here. So first you want to take the front wheel off of your bike, and that's going to expose your fork. Then you're going to lift the bike into the truck bed and secure that fork over the clamping mechanism on your rack. So you want to set it into place, tighten it down, and you'll be good to go. Now we have our truck tailgate rack. This is going to be a great option if you just want to load up a couple of bikes. You're not super worried about getting them scratched up on each other, and you just want to get out and go. So you want to lift your bikes into your truck bed. You can either put the tailgate down or you can lift the bike over the side of the bed if you can do that. And then just settle it up against the front of the tailgate here with the wheel on the outside like you see here. Then you want to strap your bike down to the tailgate with one of these straps. It might not be a perfect fit, but most of the time it's a one-size-fits-all, and you're going to be able to get the strap around something to secure it in place. The nice thing about truck tailgate racks is that you can fit multiple bikes. This one holds up to 6 bikes. And again, it's not going to be a great option if you're worried about scratching them up, because they are going to be in really close quarters and there is a chance of them running into each other. But if you're not super worried about that, it's a great option, and it does protect the back of your truck tailgate from getting scratched up, and protects your bed right here. If you don't have a truck or an SUV with a hitch, you probably need to look at a trunk bike rack. These can be some of the most difficult to set up and install on your car, but loading them up is actually pretty simple. Just like with a hanging rack, you're going to lift the bike over the arms and then nestle it into the cradles closest to the vehicle. Then you're going to strap it down, and some of them will include extra straps to hold it into place on the bike frame, so you want to secure that as well. And once it's finished, it should be pretty secure against your vehicle. If you have an alternative frame, like a step-through frame, you are going to need an adapter to make this work. Well guys, hopefully this helps you figure out how to put your bike on your rack. If you guys have any other questions, leave them in the comments below. We are only a click or a call away. See you next time. If you guys like that video, go ahead and check out our next video from us up here. Go ahead and check out an article about what you just watched over here if you want to read more about that topic, or to see the rest of the videos that our team here at eTrailer puts out, go ahead and subscribe to our channel over here.